Hey guys, welcome back to Real Simple Mushrooms. Today we're going to talk monotubs. I grow in mostly 20 quart and 32 quart monotubs. Today we're going to go over the 20 quart size. This is probably my favorite size. You get really good yields out of these. You can stack a lot of them in a small space. So I like to use the 20 quarts from Walmart, the Sterilites with the gasket. I was using these. Which are about half the price. They're the Walmart Sterilite tubs with no gasket. But I had a little run-in with fungus gnats. This little gap here in the lid allows pests inside. So after that, I swore these off. No more. I'm just using these. It's worth the extra couple bucks for the peace of mind. Fungus gnats suck. So today we're going to go over just a couple of basic tools. The size liner that you'll need to cut for them. And all the measurements where the holes should be. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about a couple tools you're going to need to do this. A Sharpie, a ruler, a 20 quart tub, and the best thing of all is a step bit. Okay, so I'm using a 7/8 of an inch step bit right now, which is fine for these smaller tubs. If you're doing a bigger tub like a 54 quart, you want to go to like a 2-inch hole, 1.5, 2 inches, because those typically require a little more airflow. I know you guys have probably seen the video I had on Instagram before of me just heating up a hole saw and punching through there, and that works great, but it stinks up the house. Burning plastics are never a good thing. This step bit makes real easy work of this, which you'll see here in a minute. Okay, so let's talk monotubs for a minute. What is a monotub? All right, this is basically an environment regulator for your mushrooms, right? We're going to create a microenvironment here perfect for mushrooms to grow. Mushrooms are 90% water, and what they need is moisture. They need humidity. They need evaporation, right, to grow. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make some fresh air holes for this monotub. And fresh air exchange is the process of air coming in, pushing CO2 out, creating evaporation, creating humidity in here. And that's what the mushrooms love. And that's when you get those really beautiful full canopies and flushes. So I like to run about a 3-inch substrate depth, okay? So I put the center of my holes at 3.5 inches, just over the top of where my substrate depth is, okay? About 4 inches in on each side. And then this is gonna be my fresh air intake hole, okay? That's gonna be 1.5 inches down, just in the center, on each long end, right? So this is where the oxygen is gonna come in. This is where the CO2 is gonna come out. And that's gonna make our mushrooms very, very happy. All right, so now you're gonna see how easily this step bit just chews right through this stuff right here, okay? So one more time, dimensions on this for you guys. I make the hole 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters up and 4 inches in from the sides, or 10 centimeters, okay? And that's on each side. And then the long hole here is just 1.5 inches down right in the center, or 4 centimeters down in the center. All right, so watch this. This thing's great. It chews right through this stuff. No problem at all. Makes super quick work of it. Okay, there you go. Now all your fresh air exchange holes are made in your tub. It was very easy. Now what you'll do is, in part 2 of the video, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I like to install the liners. Again, these liners I have them pre-cut. They're 22 inches by 16 inches for a 20 quart tub. Once you spawn it and get your stuff in there, you're going to trim it a little bit more, but that'll get you a good starting point. So subscribe. Next video, we're actually going to spawn a bunch of fresh grain spawn in the tub here. Yeah, and I'm going to show you how I actually get the grain spawn and the soil in the tub, how I set up everything else. And yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you learned something today, and have a great day. Much love.